Bezat Hashem, we're back at the Limud Toratena Kedusha b'Beit Knesset b'Midrash HaKadosh Rabbi David Chai, Rabbi Shimon Shlita. So we had like this. We said today is, by the way, the 26th, the second night of Hanukkah, the 26th of Kislev, Thursday night, which is the Thursday was the 5th, but now we're already going into 6th, Friday, going to 6th day of the week of Parashat Shabbat Miket, B'Shat Matzliach. So we said yesterday, some Rabbanim, I don't know where they get this new Halachot. Today I heard from that there is such a concept of being that the Knesset they light in order to be fulfilling the mitzvah of Hanukkah. It's not possible. We say yesterday. Here's Ramah says it clearly in the Siman Taf Resh Ayin Aleph 671. In the end, he says, and there is no such a thing. And Adam Yotzei B'nei Rosh B'nei Knesset. Maran Shulchan Aruch says you could light in the Beit Knesset. So, we're on page 278. So I said to this rabbi, I said it doesn't make sense what you're saying. How can you say people be Yotzei in Beit Knesset? Because the truth of the matter is, we only make bracha because we have 10 in the Beit Knesset. In the last line, okay. And we only make a bracha because there's a minyan. So what happens? Let's say they finished Arvit and they didn't light the whole night. They finished Arvit and they didn't light the Hanukkah. And right before Aleinu L'Shabeach, they remember they got the candle. Nobody had matches. All of a sudden, the Gabbai came back and brought in the matches to light the Hanukkah. Chevre, the Gabbai came in 1 minute before Aleinu. Before Aleinu, the Gabbai came with matches. Arvit. So now, before they say Aleinu L'Shabeach, it's good. Somebody goes up and lights all the candles with the bracha and everything, right? As soon as the last guy left the minyan, you put out the candles with your hands. There is no mitzvah. I have a big problem with the Nerot and the Beit Knesset when there's nobody here at night. I have Bechlal, somebody tells me that he has his Hanukkah lit the whole 24 hours. The question that I have in his house, Bechlal, the question is, there's such a thing called Bal Tashchit. Okay? There is such a concept of Bal Tashchit. Your Yotzei mitzvah with 30 minutes.
Something about the or of the
or of the Hanukkah, I understand, but there is such a discussion in the poskim, and so in Beit Knesset, that's why they put out right after 10 minutes. Right after everybody leaves, you're supposed to put it out. That's what the rule is. The rule is on Beit Knesset, you're supposed to put it out. Okay. Now, however, in the Beit Knesset, we light it throughout the whole shacharit. That's normal, because again, kol that there is tzibur watching it, not a problem. If a person is in his private house and he has people, good. When do people stop walking? When do people stop walking at night? Usually by midnight, there's nobody's walking anymore. You have your Hanukkah is lit the whole night and the whole day tomorrow for what? And there is no inyan in the house to light the Hanukkah during the day. Only inyan Beit Knesset because people are gathering here.
Right by the window.
Again, there is still no inyan. Again, there is no inyan. There is no inyan. This is the Beit Knesset. The Beit Knesset doesn't have to show the whole world outside. Remember, we're all learning about Pirsum in Nisa. Who is Chovah, where is not Chovah. So if it's not Chovah, it could be that it's not Butar, it's not allowed. Or because of the time of Bal Tashchit. Today, Baruch Hashem, we have a lot of
If a Jew walks by and sees a Hanukkah lit, is he...
He could make a bracha of Sha'asa Nisim if he didn't make a bracha yet. By looking in a candle, you're allowed to make a bracha.
If he saw the
but only by a house.
What if he just sees the Hanukkah, no bracha?
No bracha, only by the house. We cannot make it in the Beit Knesset.
No, but I'm saying, does he get... Let's say it's a non-frum...
Yeah.
Non-religious Jew.
So that's what he wants to say. He wants to say non-religious Jews could be Yotzei in the Beit Knesset. Here we said just now clearly, we said yesterday night, and I'm looking at it right now, and he's looking to me. No, Rabbi, how you look? He tells me, Rabbi Sofer, how dare you? You forgot the whole Siman and Shulchan Aruch. Here you have Befeirush. Barat tells you, I don't know what he's talking about, because I asked him to give me the Siman, he doesn't want to give it to me.
Who?
Who that Rabbi, that Chacham that I spoke to just now. Anyway, I just wanted to bring that up. You cannot ever be Yotzei in the Beit Knesset with candles. What do you want to ask?
So how can we light with the bracha?
Because it's all Mishum Pirsum Nisa. It's a separate mitzvah. It's a separate mitzvah. Pirsum Nisa. That's it. That's why you could make it only bracha with 10 people there. You cannot do it less than that. Okay? Now, let's continue. Memhei.
I'm saying if a Jew walked by, now the Hanukkah is lit, the shul is empty.
He's not going to say anything.
By, just...
He cannot make a bracha. He cannot make a bracha because it's not a bracha. This is not Hanukkah mitzvah.
Okay, let's say he did not make a bracha.
Yeah, he cannot.
He
cannot. Nothing.
The fact that he saw a Hanukkah lit?
Nothing. It has to be a Hanukkah of mitzvah.
Maybe he's going to light a fire.
It has. Let him light, but it's not Yotzei. Again, let's not say he saw a Pirsum Nisa. Right, but there is no chiyuv on the synagogue to be Pirsum Nisa in outside. It's only the minyan. Only the minyan in the shul. That's what I'm telling you. It's not so pashut. The shul, we used to light it up. Put it out. Put it out, not to waste, first of all. Why should who's going to pay for this cheshbon of burning oil on that? Somebody has to go and donate tzedakah for this, right? Somebody has to go collect more money now for this. This has to be private money. Somebody wants to waste, let them waste. But Hegdish, money of Hegdish, it's not so pashut. And even a person by himself, he wants to wait. And I just told you, there's a lot of book. If you're allowed to waste money for Hanukkah, if there is no inyan.
But what is the purpose of Pirsum Nisa?
What's the purpose is to leyached ha'am, to make everybody together.
Ah.
Okay, good. That's why we do it in the shul.
So if a Yehudi is walking by,
good.
not dati,
by your house.
not dati.
By your house, he could make a bracha shasa nisim lav. But that's it.
But
only that.
He's going to see a Hanukkah.
But he's not Yosef. But he's not Yosef by lighting.
Maybe he's going to ask a question. Say, "Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh,
good.
You know what? I forgot.
I'm not talking about.
I forgot.
I am not talking about Baal Tshuva movement. Leave me that alone. I'm talking about halakha dugri l'maaseh. Let's talk halakha l'maaseh. What's the halakha l'maaseh? He's not Yosef. Finish. What do we have to go into all those scenarios? Okay, let's go. Chacham, you want to read for us them here? Tzadik, you want to read the mem hey for us, please?
אתה רוצה לקרוא? כן, מה לקרוא?
אתה מem hey, משנה ברורה, למטה. פה, למטה, mem hey. All the way here, Tzadik, 278 in the bottom here.
278.
Mem hey. What are we talking about here? Shulchan Aruch says like this. Shma, what's your name, Tzadik?
יוסי קשת הכריש.
Rav Yosef.
הכריש.
לא צריך last name, just Yosef, yeah? Okay, Rav Yosef. The Indian is like this. Shulchan Aruch said you have to make a Hanukkah in the Beit Knesset, בכותל המערבי, okay? בכותל המערבי, יפה. Now, you make all the brachot, you light it, but the Shulchan Aruch says when you're going to light it home, you have to make a bracha and light it again. Okay? So now that's what Mishnah Berurah is going to describe.
כן, וצריך לחזור ולהדליק, ואפילו השליח ציבור שבברך בבית הכנסת, צריך לחזור ולהדליק בביתו.
One second. So slowly. You have to stop by the נקודות. ואפילו השליח ציבור שבברך בבית הכנסת, צריך לחזור ולהדליק בביתו. So if you have a שליח ציבור, that he is making a bracha, all three brachot in the Beit Knesset, he made all the brachot, im shachionu, everything, when he comes home, Rabbi Yosef. Okay, so he says, even if the Shliach Tzibur lit the home on Hanukkah and made all three brachot, at home he has the same thing, the whole three brachot. Why? Because in the shul he did not do it the Shem mitzvah. In the shul there is no mitzvah at all. This is where the this disconnect is. Shum mitzvah Beit Knesset. What?
Even if a young guy,
if
a young guy is lighting, he's at home.
Right.
At home.
Yeah.
He is.
What is young guy? Married or not married? What are you talking about? Depending on Bachur. So is he depending on his father? He doesn't light. What's the question?
In shul though.
He could light in the shul also. What's the big deal?
But I'm saying, how can he? He's a bar mitzvah.
But he's not Yotze.
How can you say brachot?
Why not?
Just for the
Pirsum Nisa part. That's it. That's it.
Just light the Hanukkah. Pirsum Nisa.
No, it's a bigger spiel. I mean, we explained that yesterday. With the bracha, it's a big spiel. If you just light, it does not have a roshim.
You still have Pirsum Nisa.
You don't have the roshim. This is a roshim. You need to make a roshim. No, Zohar wants to know, Markel, Zohar wants to know, why do we need to make a bracha if there's no yitziyah, no mitzvah, no nothing? There is no mitzvah in the Beit Knesset to light Hanukkah. It's not mitzvah Hanukkah, it's not mitzvah Hadlaka. It's mitzvah of Pirsum Nisa. Let's not make a mistake. There's a mitzvah of Pirsum Nisa. כן. וואי, בא פעם שם. מה?
התווכחנו פעם שעברה שזה הבן אדם לא יוצא ידי חובה.
Right, הוא לא יוצא ידי חובה. So Zohar is asking, why is he making all the brachot? So we said, it's mishum Pirsum Nisa. Finished. That's it. That's the only thing. Pirsum Nisa. Okay? Right. So Rabbi Yosef, continue over there. So now you live in the house, in the shul. You were the chazan, Rabbi Yosef.
Yeah.
They made you make all the three brachot. Im shechiano.
Yeah.
The first night you come home, you make all the three brachot again because now you're doing it l'shem mitzvah. In the shul you did the shem pirsum mitzvah. At home you're doing it l'shem mitzvah adlakat nera. Adlakat nerot. יפה, continue, ויש חייב. ויש, that's already done.
כל אחד להדליק בביתו.
Yeah.
מקום לא יחזור לומר בביתו בברכת שהחיינו.
Whoa. Now the Mishnah Berurah is telling us, no, he cannot make Shechianu at home. That's a big chidush.
Because they already said.
So that doesn't matter.
Yo.
Because Shechianu over here, it's Persum Nisa. Over there, it's mitzvah. So Mishnah Berurah says, whoever makes a bracha Shechianu in the shul cannot make it at home. Look at number 9, Ish Matzliach. Chevra, po. Yosef, b'tzad yamin, number 9.
Now it's gonna be a fight.
Ish Matzliach. Are you guys ready for war
It's
zone?
gonna be a fight.
Vehu adin b'birkat sha'asanisim. Whoa.
Whoa.
Ish Matzliach says also, what about Birkat Sha'asanisim?
Kafar.
If he already just said Shechianu is Asur, so do the same thing with Sha'asanisim also is Asur. Hazon Ovadia Hanukkah, Vayen Od Lekaman, Sham. Whoa.
Number 9.
1 second.
גם אם אשתו יודעת לברך.
Hold on a second, Hebrew. Hold on a second. There's a lot of atom bombs over here.
אטמבום.
Oh, so here's the Mishnah Berurah is telling you. Listen to this. He's explaining. 1 second. We didn't read it till the end. And the Mishnah Berurah,
אם לא,
אם לא שמדליק להוציא אשתו בני ביתו. Now we have a heter. That's the heter. Now, you hear what's going on here? The problem is Shechianu b'zman hazeh. Shalom kod Rav. So the problem is what? Says we should tzliach both of them. So that means what? If it's a ravak, if it's a single boy who is depending on himself, he's lighting in the shul. Ma kara? All right, gentlemen.
Big chazak u'baruch. It takes 10 times more effort.
Baruch Hashem.
Go back again and all that.
That's tzadikim, mamash tzadikim. Okay. Okay, so here, so Mishnah Berurah meant that you cannot make Shechianu at home if you are a ravak, if you're a person who lives by himself. If you are there to fulfill a mitzvah, to be motze, his wife and his children, there you make a bracha, and that's how we know Heg. Let's see number 10, Ish Matzliach. Rabbi Yosef, קרא לנו number 10 please, איש מצליח, וגם אם אשתו,
וגם אם אשתו לא כל כך נורמלית, לא,
What?
גם אם אשתו יודעת לברך,
even if his wife knows how to make a bracha,
יכול לברך בעצמו.
he could still make a bracha for her and all 3 brachot. דשמא,
בשמה,
number 10 איש מצליח. דשמא כדת,
כדעת הרשב"א.
שחייב לחזור ולברך.
לחזור לברך שעשה ניסים שהחיינו כשמדליק בביתו.
Maybe it's like Rashba, who holds, it doesn't matter, even if you are a ravak. If you're a single boy, Rashba holds, maybe the halacha is like him, that if you live in a shul with all 3 brachot, at home you would like the 3 brachot. If you're by yourself, doesn't matter. That's Rashba. Maybe the halacha is like him. Okay, continue. יכול לברך לחברו
בכל אופן.
בכל אופן, ואין כאן מקום להאריך. Okay, Moshe Levi, what is that? Moshe Levi ספרדית טהור. צו בכתב means ספרדית טהור. So what did he write about this? ועיין עוד בשו"ת תפילת למשה. Look into זה, to go more into the depth. So again, so the truth of the matter is, I don't remember that should be that will be the Agdara by Sfaradim. I don't remember that to be the Agdara. I don't remember that to be the reason that he should make again. But the Knesset is not his. I mean, technically he's Yotzei Shechianu, right? Because you lit the candle. What Shechianu means? Right? We came to this time, so you already lit it in the shul. What's the point that you're going to be in the house? Unless there's somebody else that you'll be motzeh. So if there's nobody else to be included in your bracha, so why would you make a bracha? That's the machloket here. That's the discussion. But I don't remember. Rabbi Sharavani has to correct me. I don't know. I don't remember that. Because today, the truth of the matter is, if this was the truth, then every shul of rabbis would scream. If you made a bracha in Shechianu, and you have nobody to make the bracha for at home, if you're relighting at home, which you are obligated.
What does this Matzliach say?
What?
What does this Matzliach
Ish Matzliach agrees to this also. He agrees that if there's nobody to be yotzei at home, not Shechianu and not Shasanisim. Because you already did it in the shul. You could do that. You have to do that lakat to be yotzei mitzvah to fulfill the mitzvah of adlaka. You do, but those 2 brachot Ish Matzliach says to take off. Which again, it's a very surprising. Nobody was screaming it this year. For sure, not the last year and the previous years
What's
also.
the question?
No, but everybody's teaching. Whoever we say, whoever makes the bracha here, makes the bracha, all the brachot at home. Like Sharabani, we need their help.
Yo,
1 second, Rabbi. Mishnah Berurah and Ish Matzliach agree?
Yes,
No, it's okay.
but
So
it doesn't
Matzliach-
work. That doesn't mean we don't learn halacha from books. I told you this 1,000,000 times. Books are not to learn halacha from. It's only to get a stamp on what you're doing is correct or not. Rabbi Sharavani, a shayla. You said it. If somebody lights in the shul or three brachot at home, he makes 3 brachot or not? He makes 2 brachot now. Where are you coming from?
Shechayanu, once you said Shechayanu, it's gone.
1 second. So if that's not true. That's not according to Mishnah Brura and not according to Ish Matzliach.
The person who lights here in the shul.
It makes bracha all 3 brachot at home. If he's motzi somebody, that's the Hagdara. His wife.
You didn't say that.
Oh, 1 second. So you are masking. 1 second, Rabbi Sharabani, before you go. We're in the middle of discussion. So 1 second.
YouTube.
So 1 second, Rabbi. So 1 second. Let's get this straight. You have opinion to make 2 brachot at home. A single boy lights here.
To you.
Yes.
If I light in my house with all the 3 brachot.
Yes.
And I go next door to the almanah.
Yes.
I make 3 brachot. I go
Okay,
to the next
not a problem.
almanah to
Okay.
make 3 brachot.
Okay.
The other almanah 3 brachot.
Good.
Something
Good.
else.
No, but over here it's a shul. You're not. It's not. You don't have a mitzvah of adloka. You have a mitzvah of Pirsum
No, but the
Pirsum
Shechayanu, for some reason they say the Shechayanu.
We actually, you weren't here. We were mucking down this whole, the whole. According to Allah, that's how we were in the home to put out the candles of the shul before you leave for Arvit. If there's nobody here, there's no Pirsum Nisa. Why we learn burning the candles? That's.
You don't have to. You
Yes,
can leave them.
Oh, it's the end of Baltashkas, Shaila. Shaila Baltashkas.
Where's the Baltashkas? You guys came.
I'm talking about the last guy leaves the shul. I think it was us.
No, they just say if you're allowed to shut it off. Oh, maybe they're allowed to shut it off within the first half hour.
Even within 1 minute, you don't know. I said I made a scenario, but by Mariv, they didn't have the candle to lit. They didn't have match. So the Gabbai brought a match right by Aleinu. So right before Aleinu, they lit the bracha. So everybody goes out. The halakha says right. The last man steps out. You turn off the candle. You put it out. It says over there. You put it out for safety reasons. For safety meaning save the money. Stop, Rabbi. Don't hurt him. He's a nice guy. He's a nice guy. You know what he does to me every day?
He doesn't tell things. He's gonna do.
You know what he does to me every day?
He showed up late to the Brit Milah.
Rabbi, every other day.
1,000 messages about a Brit Milah. He don't show up.
Every other day he takes me walking to gym and the whole zach. He wants me to look like him.
I did it
He wants me to look like a stick like him.
That's a big mitzvah.
You see?
Yes.
So don't you know.
I didn't do exercise enough and I drank too much soda a certain year and I came down with diabetes.
Shem Rachem, רפואה שלמה. Okay, memvav, להדליק בבית הכנסת בין מנחה למערב. So now, when do you light in the shul? Rabbi Yosef, when do you light in the shul? Some have a minhag, and I saw it today by Bnei Sfaradim also, they light between מנחה and ערבית. Okay? רצונו לומר, אפילו הנוהגים להדליק בכל יום בצאת הכוכבים, even though those that are accustomed to light the candles by צאת הכוכבים, בבית הכנסת נוהגים אחר מנחה בשעת שהעולם מקובצים. The time that everybody's gathered, here I'm already on page Kuv Mem, חבר'ה, on the left side. In Mishnah Brura, second line. Okay? וגם לאחר מעריב אין נכון לעכב העולם לזה. Therefore, it's not appropriate to light after מעריב. It's not appropriate to light after מעריב. You hear what he's saying? That's why we do it before Mincha and Arvit. Why would you hold people back after Arvit? Let them go light home right away, fast. צריך כל אחד למהר ללך לביתו להדליק נר חנוכה. Everybody has to rush to go light candles. Here is the raya that we have, that by the way, that's most of the Olam Yeshivot, they stop learning the Torah and everything. Now, the Olam Yeshivot are allowed to stop learning the Torah and go light because that's what they do the whole day, learning. But if Balabatim have a shiur, kavua, it's not appropriate to stop learning shiur kavua, to interrupt the shiur, to go. That's a very important question, and we just touched it. Okay. Mem Zayin, Kodem Mincha.
That's what you just said?
Yeah.
What you saying?
Yeah. Kodem Mincha. No, he didn't say those words. Vishnagim le'adlik be'er Shabbat. Those was my throwing it. Once again, v'yesh nohagim le'adlik be'er Shabbat kodem mincha. Oh, what's the problem if lighting candles before mincha? Rabbi Yosef, why would there be a problem lighting Hanukkah before mincha? What's the problem?
It's gonna turn off.
No.
You lose the
No, you gotta light it for 3 hours. Like this over here, 5-hour candles. What do you? Maybe 7 hours. I mean, that's not a problem. The problem is that it's a stira. What's the stira? What are you lighting? You're lighting the next day. You're lighting, like Shabbat is going to be, how many candles are you going to light on Shabbat? 3 candles tomorrow night, right? So if you light before Mincha, 1 second, which day are you holding it? You're still in the second day. Is it cold?
Yeah.
Oh, give me a cup. Okay, anyway, thank you.
Yeah, it's the second day.
Okay, but so how are you lighting 3 units the second day and make a bracha? Good. So therefore you prayed mincha early. What's the mincha tomorrow? What time is mincha tomorrow? Don't say amen. Baruch atah Adonai Olam shehakol niyeh b'doro. In the YouTube they shouldn't say amen.
Oh.
I was pointing at them, don't say amen.
Now if it's live,
it's live, it's different. Yeah. We're not live. Okay. מ"ז, קודם מנחה, אוקיי, וזה, וכן כתב רש"ל, אבל בדרכי משה כתב שאין אנו נוהגים כן. We do not have such a custom to light candles before mincha. Many people make that mistake. They light what? They light candles at home before they go to shul, and then they go to shul to have a mincha. Does that happen to you ever? Don't do it. It's not a good thing.
Except for
אלא אף בערב שבת מדליקים בבית הכנסת בין מנחה למעריב. Also in בית הכנסת light between המנחה and הערב, בשעה שהעולם מתחילים להתקפץ, דאיקת פרסום מניסה. Once the people start gathering, it's not a problem. אכן.
early mincha.
What, tomorrow early mincha? What time is the mincha early? What time is mincha by you guys?
everyone's doing the kollel everywhere here 2 p.m.
2 p.m. Okay.
The rabbi said 2 p.m.
No,
But why? You could
daven
daven early. You could daven 12:40 mincha. No, what time is the earliest mincha? 12 mincha gdoila. אכן, אם העולם מתאחרים לבוא, listen to what he says. However, if people are coming late, בטרם שיבוא מניין לבית הכנסת יתקדש היום, so if you know that the minyan is going to come, and it's already late, very late before Shkia, and it's already late after mincha, a few minutes before Shkia, and people are not coming yet. So the rabbi says, לא ימתין כלל, you should not wait for them. אלא יברך וידליק מיד אפילו קודם מנחה. You should light with the bracha, and sometimes even before mincha. with the brachot, ומכל מקום עיקר פרסום מניסה כשבאים אחר כך לבית הכנסת ורואים הנרות, because there is a פרסום מניסה once people start coming in for Shabbat, they'll see the lights and they'll say that's what you brought. So you see what he says in the beit knesset, you're allowed to even light before mincha on Friday. Okay, there is number 1 here, איש מצליח. מיהו יש אומרים שאין לברך אם אין 10 בשעת הדלקה. Some say you cannot make a bracha when there is no 10, ואף על פי שבהר כתב שמברך יש לו על מה שיסמוך, לצדם אין לברך, דקאי מלן, ספק ברכות להקל אפילו כנגד רבים. כן פסק כף החיים, this is the rule of כף החיים, it says like this, even if you, what's them, as long as you didn't have 10, according to Sfaradim, כף החיים at least, he says you don't make a bracha, according to כף החיים. אולם, however, Rabbi Ovadia is arguing כף החיים, and he says, בחזון עובדיה חנוכה, הביא שרוב האחרונים דתם לברך כדברי הבעל, והסומך על זה שפר עבד עיין שם. So Rabbi Ovadia says you don't need to wait for minyan. If let's say you know the time is coming late and there is no minyan, they didn't come yet. You have 9 guys, 8 guys, and it's 2 minutes before Shkia. Light the menorah. Light it with all the brachot, because any minute there will be a minyan. That's what we hold, and that's the halacha. Even Rabbi Ovadia Paskins against כף החיים. ולעניין יחיד, I'm going back to משנה ברורה. לעניין יחיד, היינו כמה בסוף סימן במשנה ברורה. What about בית הכנסת ורואים הנרות? What is he talking? איקא דפרסום מניסה, כשבאים אחר כך לבית הכנסת. ולעניין יחיד, עיין לכמן, So later on we'll discuss, what about in Siman 679, what about the person is by himself? So I'm just going to tell you, tomorrow, it's good to daven mincha early. So a lot of problems, lighting and then davening mincha. A lot of problems. Not such a good thing, but again, there is no option.
What's
the guy didn't daven mincha. It's 4 o'clock and he's finding out there's no minyan. What should he do? Go light, not a problem. You have no choice.
What's the issue?
I just told you the issue is after Arvit. Okay, when you light a candle, when you light it earliest, you could light plug a mincha.
Yeah.
Right? From plug a mincha, you could light candles already.
Yeah. Because
it's already the next night, according to Rabbi Yehuda. It's ready the next day. So if it's already the next day, even though it's 1 hour, quarter hour before Shkia, it's still not a problem. Why? Because that's already the 3rd night of Hanukkah, according to Rabbi Yehuda. And that's how we do all the time. Every Shabbat we accept early anyway, based on that. So if you're going to be lighting menorah before Mincha, you're still holding on the 2nd day. Once you down mincha, you're past that threshold. I didn't down Arvit yet. I already got the
So what you do? You make earlier mincha, then between the Marid.
Yeah, that's what we do.
18 minutes or something.
No, they do mincha over here like he said, 2 o'clock or something.
The 18 minutes. Something.
No, before Shkia. You light it before. We light it at the same time
You
what's
gotta
his
make
name?
sure you have
Shabbos
enough
candles.
oil. You have enough.
Some
oil
have
for us.
machmirim. That's right. You have to make sure there's at least an hour and a half, 2 hours candles.
Yeah.
But what's happening? There's some machmir to light it before your wife lights.
Yeah.
Because the question is now your wife
I've been doing
lights.
like that. Yeah.
That there, according to Ashkenazim, which is a Mikabel Shabbat, there's a problem because remember your wife has to be yoitze with you. So if your wife is already Mikabel Shabbat by candle lighting, your lighting right now is like doing Chilul Shabbat for her. It's not Chilul Shabbat technically speaking, but it's like.
But we don't take in Shabbat. The men don't take Shabbat.
But let's say your wife does.
Huh?
Your wife does. She's chayavet b'chadlakat Hanukkah. How can we yotze with her?
You're gonna light. She's already in Shabbat. You're
Right.
lighting. How can she be?
Yotze with you.
Yotzei with
Therefore, you should light the candles before she lights it. No, so what we do? Let's say it's late already. The halacha is it's very good. I'm going to say all this now. It's not here, but I'm going to say all this now anyway. Because what happens is, let's say you're late. You're running late. You started lighting, and it's already time for her to light. Or Shabbat almost soon. So you light the first one. She should wait for you to say the bracha and light the first one, and then she should go light hers, even though it's the 8th night Hanukkah. You're going to continue lighting. She's already yotze with the first light. The moment she's yotze with the first light that you lit, Chanas, everything is fine.
But you could just go make
Make
So
it
the
Hanukkah.
order is I light first, then she lights.
That's right, because you're lighting for her. You want her to be yotze with her.
because you're lighting for you and for her.
That's right. Okay, let's just let's complete Siv Zayin. Let's say Mishnah Berurah. V'im rotzim levaher. What does that mean? What is going on here? Look at the Hagam.
And let's say you're leaving. It's another problem.
What's that? What's your question? What do you mean? Traveling?
Lighting the Hanukkah and you're leaving. Let's say you're going to eat somewhere else.
No, I have a flight. And
No. This is what Shabbat we're talking about.
You can't light inside the airplane.
No, we're talking about Shabbat. You cannot light in the
Shabbat,
airplane.
it's
You
a-
cannot light inside the airport.
No, you say you have to run, so I bring.
What?
You say you have to run somewhere,
No,
no?
v'im רוצים, they want, not רצים. רוצים. דווקא באופן זה, אבל בלאו הכי טוב יותר שיגמור בעצמו המצווה שהתחיל בה. Once again, what is going on here? אם רוצים למעלה להתפלל לאחר שבירך השליח ציבור והדליק אחר מהן, יוכל השמש להדליק על נשארים. Okay, so he's talking about who, in my house, that's what I do, by the way. I light the first light. I light the first light always, and then the rest, there's a whole line over there. Everybody lights, whoever wants. My children, the older ones, younger ones, yeah, they all go, one by one.
Oh, yeah?
Every time. Yeah, that's what I do. That's what I do. From the beginning. That's what I do. I made my children light all the time. I mean, made them. I think I give them the option. Okay, sometimes they get paid. They used to get paid for it. Yeah, of course. The first one I light is the
I
mitzvah.
saw the video you showed for tonight. Like,
Yeah, tonight my daughter came and she lit. Yeah. Okay, so he says, what about, so he says, let's say it's late, so the Chazan lights, and then he wants to daven right away. Let the Shamash finish the whole thing, is not a problem. Yuchal HaShamash, what does that mean, Yuchal HaShamash? Continue, Mem Tet. This is the last one, let's Siv Katan for the Siman, Siv. So he says like this, the one who lit, he lit the first one, he made a bracha, so that's it, he was behind the mitzvah. The first night, the first light is always the mitzvah. והשאר אינן אלא הידור מצווה בעלמא. The rest are just a הידור. והוא הדין בביתו כשמזדמן לו איזה דבר נחוץ. Let's say a person has to go somewhere urgent in his household. לאחר שידליק אחד מהן יוכל האחר להשלים בשביל את שערי הנרות. Okay, so let's say this is what we do in my house. That basically by us it's like an obligation. I put my children to light right after I light the first one. So this way they have the chelik in the mitzvah. And obviously, the Chinuch Habonim is the Ikar of Hanukkah. As we said in the mornings, some people will join us, they will know in Sefer Musar, the rabbi is talking about great deal about Hanukkah. What's the height from the floor the Hanukkah must be? We say 3, right? 3 tfachim. What is the best makom? What's the best place? The best of the best to have your Hanukkah 7 tfachim. The best of the best. Says the rabbi, what is Hanukkah? Word Hanukkah is from the word of chinuch. Hanukkah is chinuch, which means educating. He says the whole Hanukkah is illuminating as to us what? The 8 days, it's the 8th day of Brit Milah. 3, from the age of 3, you must enforce on your child, like you bracha Yonatan, that you should be enforcing on your children, each one of them, from age 3. Don't go with this American style today. Be nice to your children. From 3 to 7, you tell them, Hevre, you better behave yourself, and you come with me to shul, and you're going to be and train them in every mitzvah. You want to eat bracha. you must enforce it between 3 and 7. Don't wait till 10, 7 and 10 and start making, what's his name? Why
Before
from
mitzvah,
10?
sir.
Right, yeah.
I've seen it.
Chas v'shalom. And that's the chinuch, Hanukkah, the element of chinuch. It's the whole Hanukkah is designed to be mechanech our children. Baruch Adonai Olam Amen. Thank you for joining us. Shabbat Shalom. Hopefully we'll see you here on Sunday, 8 o'clock sharp.